clear.
And speaking of being too clear, I clearly got a little gift in the mail today that I'd like to shout out. That someone by name of David sent me a little thing, a little doohickey with a little cat.
Yeah.
Meow meow here.
That's
And I
Bastet.
thought I would open this on air.
Hell yeah. Chatwin was supposed to get his too, but it was
I
Cheryl's
know.
birthday at the office. Freaking
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Fucking
Freaking
Cheryl.
Cheryl. Yeah, the office
Happy
is closed.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Cheryl.
Happy birthday, Cheryl.
So Chatwin will hopefully get his tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Beware my tentacles, baby.
Oh no.
Look out, Japan.
You are I forgot what he's called already. The Mind Flayer. You're the Mind Flayer.
Mm-hmm.
Mind Flayer, Rick.
Over here. See if I could fit the cat into
We got all the creatures in. Oh god.
Damn, that's kind of cool.
How do I... Oh! I was about to say I want to live in there.
No, you don't. Apparently not.
Is the computer okay? Is the new computer okay?
Yeah. I'm worried more about the Mind Flayer. Oh, he's good. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's Lego. He'll be fine. The Lego is like a diamond. It's stronger than anything.
Okay, everything's all right. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to turn this into the Eric Helling silent comedy hour.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Your hat's a little goofy in the front there.
Our two viewers will enjoy it too.
There we go. Nice.
Loving it. I like how you brought the hair out today. I'm loving the locks.
Yeah, it's. I always try and take a shower a couple hours before our things because it refreshes me. It keeps me feeling, keeps me honest with the viewers. Can't be having a pizza stain on my shirt and talking for an hour. That's preposterous.
Well, that would be honest. That would be the real you.
I think you freshen up our viewers just by your shower. Or maybe
Exactly.
our podcast freshens them up for the week.
Thank you, Chatwin. That's what I meant. Want to find a hole in that, Atticus Finch over here?
I always find a hole.
Yeah, I know. Got a hole in your cerebellum right now. All right, enough fucking patter. I've had enough monologue last tonight's show of the week, Rick.
Yeah, is everyone warmed up? Are we warm?
I think I'm hot. I think I'm cooking.
It's pretty chilly, but I can warm up. I can warm up pretty quickly.
Nice.
What you got?
Well, as
what
you know,
got cooking?
what I got cooking has been cooking up for a couple months now. I don't know if you notice anything a little different about me, but
Oh man,
Ringman!
look at that flex.
my
flex.
rings came in, and I've been living the ring life lately.
Hold on, didn't you order 3?
I do. I have 3, but I will.
You settled on 2. You're settled.
No. I'm saving the third one for a reveal because it might be the biggest doozy out of all 3.
Oh,
Cock ring.
whoa.
Yeah. All right, roll that intro.
Everything is everything. Everything is everything. Everything is everything. Everything is 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 everything is. Hi, I'm David. Everything is 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 everything is. This is Eric. Everything is 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 everything is.
Hey yo, it's Chatwin.
Everything is 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 everything. Is everything. Is everything. Is everything. Is everything.
Wow. What a piece of music.
Wow. If you were sitting, you better be standing now.
Oh man, I don't think I could ever sit again. Too much damage.
Yeah. So as you know, I've been living the ring life lately. A couple of these bad boys came in.
Yeah.
It started with
dazzling.
this 13,
Uh-huh.
and then I got the little frog for like a pinky ring.
Oh my god, it's a frog face.
Frog Dogger.
Yeah.
Wow.
Frog dog.
Yeah, it's been awesome. And then so I've pretty much roped everyone I know into pretty much like aligning with my ring guyness and pretty
Wow.
yeah, it's been a ride. So I actually put up a presentation, like a little PowerPoint presentation about just kind of everything I've learned about being a ring guy in this past, month or two.
Mm,
Yeah. So
I'm excited.
interesting.
David, do you have a ring? Do you own a? Oh well, your wedding ring. I suppose.
Wedding ring, but that's about it.
yeah, do you want to? Is that considered a ring guy? Because I think
I don't know.
I don't
More
think
like a
having a
married
wedding
guy.
ring can. Yeah, exactly.
I've always
But it's
wanted to be
sealed
a
with a
ring guy.
ring.
It is. I don't know. I've always wanted to be a ring guy. I've always wanted multiple rings, like a handful
Right.
of rings, like Mr. Win has now. You know.
Yeah, it's a lot to handle, and I've learned a lot about myself as well.
I'm excited
Challenges.
because I've wanted to go down this road, so I'm intrigued to see. what it's
Yeah. I
actually like.
can. Now that I've braved the path, I can give you a little sneak peek on what it's like.
Please.
And I'm sorry, before we dive in, a question just popped in my mind. Have either of you guys known someone who wears like a ring on a chain around their neck, like as a necklace? Kind of like how David, you wear the cross around your neck.
Right.
Have you guys ever known someone who has like a little ring on a necklace
I'm
that they
sure.
wear? Because the image jumps out at me. I'm like, who am I picturing right now? It's neither of it. It's none of us.
Maybe
Is it
Meech.
Meech? I don't think Meech
Yeah, I was
does,
gonna say
though.
Meech, but
I
I
don't
think
think- I
maybe
think
his
Meech
is
has
a
a
cross
cross
too.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Might be. I'll bleep that just in case.
I
But
feel like that's kind of defeating the purpose of the ring, right?
yeah, unless it's a very special ring and you don't want to wear it out by, having it exposed to air. I don't know. I'll look into this. This will be my own little mini episode later on. Okay, sorry.
People I know who have a ring necklace. A presentation by Eric.
Asking people on the street, open your shirt. Let me see.
He looks down. It was me the whole time.
All right. Can you
Oh.
see my screen?
Yeah, badass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Feeling a little nervous.
The ring guy.
The ring guy, all right?
Yeah.
I hope you're taking notes.
I gotten it down.
All right. So, as you might imagine, there's a lot of responsibilities of a ring guy.
Uh-huh.
There's 4 tenets to being a ring guy here. And it goes as follows.
Okay.
R for rings.
Okay.
Makes sense so far.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought it. Okay.
Do you want to try to guess what I is?
Earrings. Earrings?
I'm going to say intimidation.
I know it starts with an E.
Ooh, good one. Good one.
Okay, wait, let me give an actual answer. Rings, intimidation, no. Inconceivable.
It starts. Oh, not exactly ring related, but
Unconceivable.
Inconceivable. You have to put in the clip from The Princess Bride.
Inconceivable!
I stands for independent.
Independent, of course.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ring guys are kind of independent of. Well, they're just independent. I'll leave it at that. All right. N is for neurodivergent.
That's exactly what I was going to guess.
Sorry. Yeah, I could see that.
And then finally, G is for glamour. Because without
it
a
was
ring
going to
guy,
be guy. I was like, independent, neurodivergent guy. No, for
not
sure.
bad, not bad. So throughout this month, I've upholded a lot of the responsibilities that what a ring guy is putting out to the world, essentially. essentially, you're the guy who's got a guy for other things. So suggestions like, I got a guy for a hot water heater. I got a guy for when you wear rings, you kind of have to have a guy for various tasks,
So
legal or illegal.
So people who wear rings are just good at networking. They just have a good network.
Yeah, you might say that actually. That's
Okay.
probably pretty good at networking.
I feel like there are two sides of the, the white collar networking is the blue collar, I got a guy. It's
Right.
the same. They mean they're synonyms essentially.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Secondly, you delegate, observe, strategize, and repeat. And you can say doser, or I couldn't think of any way that
I
would.
was gonna say the ring thing made me think, oh, this is gonna spell something out, but
No, this one doesn't spell anything out.
So
These are just things that ring guys do.
So the ring guy doesn't do much. He knows guys and he observes
Exactly.
and delegates and he doesn't really
Say
do
it
much
with
of
me.
anything.
Yes. Delegate, observe, strategize, repeat. Good. Thank you.
I got to come to the ring guy's defense here, David. Delegate and observe are very broad. You can delegate anything, and observing, I mean, as long as your eyes are open, you could be a man who observes.
I'm just that's what I'm just saying. It's a very
and repeat that now you got to do it again.
Here we
Back
go
to
again.
Step one.
Okay.
You have a lot of rings,
like the ring itself that never ends.
That's a tall order.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right.
How many rings are too many rings?
6.
Data
10?
not found.
11.
We don't know. We don't know how many rings.
Science is trying to find it. It's just inconclusive.
I guess you could have multiple rings on one finger. Yeah.
Right. This is a sort of a Venn diagram where ring guys kind of fall into place. So it's usually you're either one or the other, or sometimes both. Maybe you're all three.
I hope everyone's a cologne guy.
Maybe there are people that obsess over colognes, though.
That's true. Yeah, that's like
that Jeremy Fragrance guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you know anyone, either of you, who's in the center of these three diagrams, these three circles?
Oh, that's a good question.
So that's someone who's wearing rings, who's got a necklace, and who wears cologne. Oh my God, shit. I'm going to have to bleep this one out. Maybe I don't remember his name. There was a guy freshman year of high school who had a huge necklace, that kind of like a big old cross. And he was a strange young man. Do you guys remember who I'm talking about? Really big necklace.
There were
a big necklace.
A lot of strange young men in our.
True.
I feel like I can envision the necklace you're speaking of.
I feel like the seniors pimped him out to do the Soldier Boy dance a lot.
Do you have glasses?
Yes.
No.
I see the necklace. I don't see the face. If you say the name, I might remember.
I don't remember his name, and I have a guess, but I don't want to say it because I feel like he falls between necklace guy and cologne guy, but I do not remember a ring on his hands. But it's possible.
Were you allowed to wear rings at school?
That's a good point. Probably not, unless it were.
Not.
I'm sure. Girls wore rings. Yeah, we had class rings. You were allowed to wear rings.
But our class rings were given at the end of senior year.
No, it was the end of junior year, I think.
I think we ordered them end of junior year, and it took a year or two. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I was just
no, we were allowed to wear
picturing this mythical, ring necklace cologne guy.
Because I remember wanting to be
me with fear.
I remember wanting to be the ring guy in high school, and the only ring that I had was my class ring. So I wore my class ring, but I hate my class ring because I don't like my birthstone. It's a fucking peridot or whatever it is.
Why didn't you just pick a stone you liked?
I wanted to, but my mom said no.
Oh, that sucks. What color is peridot again? Blue?
It's like a really faded and disgusting green, like a piss green,
like a boogie.
It's like.
Did you ever get a class ring, Eric?
I did, and it's still somewhere.
It's like piss green. Ew. It's like Shrek's piss. I hate it.
I gotta say, I like my birthstone, but it's not a ring. It's not that comfortable. I don't know
What's
if I
your
was
birthstone?
fitted right. Whatever the October one is purple, which is my favorite color, so I nailed it.
There you go. Amethyst, maybe?
Sure. Opal. Chatwin, birthstone?
Opal's white.
I think I have got a weird one because I'm June. I think it's
Amethyst.
like pearl.
That's February.
Cool.
Yeah, which is kind of cool for a birthstone. But I didn't make my class ring a pearl. That'd be weird. I don't think, can men wear pearls?
Men can wear pearls, yeah.
If you're
I think like a black pearl. Yeah. Yeah. If you have a harpoon.
It is opal, but opals are not purple. They're like iridescent.
And then I guess I must have pulled the same trick that you guys did, or that Chatwin did, and just chose a better birthstone.
Amethyst, February.
Purple. You might as well pick a ring that you like. Mine barely said Gorman on it. It just said Chatwin on the front.
Chatwin.
Yeah, it was really just big block letters.
If someone ever finds you knocked out and with amnesia, you have that.
Where's his ID?
It's kind of stupid.
Know. But his ring says Chatwin.
Why would you have a ring with your name on it?
Needs our help.
His other ring is a frog, so I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. In hindsight, it's kind of weird, but whatever.
So, not to derail further, but let me ask you a question. What's unless you're going to tell us later, what's the significance of the 13?
The 13?
Yeah.
Nothing at all. But you know what? I bought it ironically, and now I like it. I wear it like every day.
It's a good.
And now 13 has been showing up more and more. Maybe it's because I've noticed it more. But like, I've noticed 13 more. Yeah, all right. It's funny about. I looked into it. So 13 for a lot of people is like a very unlucky number.
Yeah.
But for like Asian people, I think Chinese people, it is a lucky number because it just means like when you say 13 in Chinese, it's like the word is close to luck or like something, I don't know, or wealth. So that's why the Chinese people like it, or Asians, or wherever it is. And for some reason, Americans don't like it. There's no 13th floor in a hotel, no 13th button on an elevator.
Right.
Weird.
Yeah. People are weirded out about the number 13, which is kind of weird.
So if you go to China, you'll have a really good time.
I guess so. They're into 13.
Yeah. All right. Well, you got to take your ring to China then.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll take it back to China. Remember this?
Remember this?
They're all going like, no, that's our strangely lucky ring. Get it out of here. We shipped it off.
My cousin made
rid of it. Yeah, exactly.
All right. I can't think off the top of my head of anyone. It's like, fuck bracelet guys.
Bracelet guys.
Bracelet guys, sworn enemy of ring guys.
Wow, interesting. All right.
Yeah. They don't get along one bit.
Interesting. You would think it's kind of the similar concept, just bigger and around the wrist.
Yeah, and no commitment to the band, really.
Wow. All right. Interesting.
This is where
and also beware of amulet guys, you know.
Amulet guy. That's
just good.
Amulet guy is dangerous.
Yeah. Exactly. What are you saying?
I feel like I have to speak up for a moment because for a couple years of my life, I was a wristband guy. I was a bracelet guy, and it's hanging on my wall of fame.
I think I remember that.
Next time we have the bigger pictures to us, next to the paper license plate, there's a little like lock. Next to the lock, there's a little leather wristband bracelet that I wore for years, maybe 2 years, 3 years, maybe 5 years even.
I feel like I for sure remember you doing this.
That does sound familiar.
I loved that bracelet. And
which years was it? It wasn't after college, was it?
No, it's 2007 to I want to say 2009.
Yeah, I feel like.
And eventually the clasp started to like wear thin and it wouldn't close anymore.
I feel like I remember that for sure.
Yeah, that was kind of the era of like Hollister and Abercrombie Fitch being super hot too.
Yeah.
So a lot of bracelets going on, a lot of that kind of chunky or leather jewelry.
Yeah, like if you had to like knock an arrow, everyone already had a leather bracelet. Right?
Yeah.
Just had to string it along that Hollister.
When's the last time you guys have been inside a Hollister or an Abercrombie? They still have those?
They do. I know Abercrombie's rebranded so that they don't stink so much.
Really?
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That was the whole gimmick. The naked men
Oh
on the
yeah,
walls
yeah.
and the stink. Just walking
It's
there.
brighter when you walk in now.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's. I used to I worked at that Abercrombie at Town Square.
Did you
Very, very briefly. And every day, my clothes came home reeking.
I
didn't even like the clothes. I just needed a job.
I can't even imagine you working at Abercrombie.
I worked in the back.
Okay, that I can imagine a little more.
Yeah.
Too weird. Send him in the back. That's a ring guy. We can't have him here.
Yeah, exactly.
kidding?
We need bracelet guys up front.
Yeah. That was when we were persecuted back in the day. Ring guys,
God. You weren't even a
Stand
ring guy back
up.
then. It's we
No,
all
no,
of a
no.
sudden now.
The weird thing is, Chatwin always was a ring guy. He just needed to take this long to
Oh.
realize it.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's
You
been a
just needed
journey,
to
really.
Unlock your
been-
inner potential.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
The amulet guys, though, I don't know. I do know anyone that's ever worn an amulet.
No, God no.
I don't think so. I know
I
my
don't
ex.
spend any time with. Wait, what about your ex?
One of my exes, not the crazy one, the French one. She got into crystals after we broke up.
Yeah, I'll do it.
After we broke up.
Yeah, and then
What did you do to her?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but crystals, amulets. It's you're getting borderline voodoo there. You're
Definitely
close to crossing
witchcraft.
the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So there are a couple different kinds of ring guys, and these are a couple that I've come and. But I've just been kind of making this list throughout the month, asking people around, and now every time someone else sees a ring guy that's in their life or that they've been around, they immediately tell me the next day.
I'm gonna have to start paying attention to people's hands more.
Dude, it's crazy. So these are a few here. I'll kind of make more a list here.
Okay.
Mediterranean.
Sleep. Okay, all right. Well, these are all honestly correct.
Yeah.
I can
They're
picture
kind of
all
right?
of these different people wearing rings and different fashions, different kinds of rings, different fingers.
Wow.
Yeah,
a lot of musicians, a lot of athletes too.
yeah.
I like how no matter what genre, basically, if you are in music, there is a 50% chance you're into rings.
You would be
They-
surprised.
Yeah.
Who would you say out of this list of men, not men, ring guy? It's a,
It's a general statement. Blanket.
This
would
isn't
you
ring
say-
girls. I think that's a whole nother
Well,
presentation.
ring girls
That's true.
are
That's
naked
true.
and
That's
hold
a
up
whole different
signs for
genre.
This
the
is
rings.
more ring guys.
Okay, good point. Now, out of these ring guys, who would you say consistently has the best rings? Because I have my own answer,
Oh,
but I'd like
define-
to hear from you guys.
Define best, like the fanciest looking rings.
I think it's personal best, right? Or what you think is best.
Yeah, let's say coolest. Let's say each of our definition of who would you happen upon wearing a cool ass ring.
Probably Mediterraneans, in my opinion.
I mean, that's all Mediterraneans too. Greek, Italian,
Yeah.
Spanish, all of the Mediterranean.
Yeah,
Basque.
you got to count North Africa in there too. They're technically Mediterraneans.
Mm-hmm.
Egypt, Libya. Is Libya in the north? Yeah, Morocco.
Yep.
I think the old Texas oil men have the best rings because they have a big old bezel. They got a huge ring. It's going to be big no matter. It's Texas. It's got to be a big ring. And they're probably
I don't know what it would
isn't-
be.
I feel like it's a black opal. Black as night
Ooh.
on,
Oh yeah, right. Black
Doug
gold.
Dimmadome's ring finger.
So how do musicians different from rock stars? Is a rock star because I guess all rock stars are musicians. Not all musicians are rock stars. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of my way of looking at it. I mean, rock stars is also there's glam in rock stars. There's a lot of glam.
I feel like rock stars and rappers would have the dopest rings. Honestly, the craziest looking rings you would never think of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Royalty was just super fancy rings, but they're not the craziest, dopest rings ever.
No, I don't tend to enjoy royalties rings. They're not good looking. They're expensive.
They're just
They're not
giant
the most
ass
expensive.
Yeah, just giant ass stones and
Yeah.
There's- Yeah.
I'd probably go with the mobsters and yakuzas because there's got to be blood on those rings, you know, something.
Mm-hmm.
Those rings have seen some shit.
That's very true.
I personally, like, from my ring guy aesthetic persona, would want to be somewhere between Mediterranean and car guy. That's the aesthetic I would go for.
For sure.
Yeah.
What would be a car guy ring?
I don't know. Like maybe just carbon fiber, like a carbon fiber ring.
Yeah, that's pretty car guy. That checks out actually.
Yeah.
Something carbon fiber.
I imagine like the BMW logo on a ring.
Ew.
The guy who's really into BMWs. Check this out.
Whoa.
Whoa. Got all-wheel drive on my hand right now.
Or like, you know, like the classic like hot rod like flames. Like a little flames flames ring.
Do you remember this? Oh, go on.
No, go ahead. No. I had nothing. Go ahead.
You know the seatbelt belts?
Oh, yeah.
As a ring, you know, you get it as a ring form.
Right.
It's a tiny seatbelt on your hand. That would be cute.
But I feel like it also like it's not just about the kind of rings, because like I feel like a car guy wears his rings on a different finger than the Mediterranean guy, and
that's true. That is something I've from wearing rings like for a month. I have noticed what I don't like about wearing rings.
I feel like
what is uncomfortable.
Slave owners have rings on every single finger so that they can
and multiple rings per finger.
Yeah,
where it's like, how can you move your hand? What problems have you been coming up upon?
You know, I'll get to kind of it in the end, but I'll say that being a ring guy, and when you have to use your hands a lot is inconvenient. And depending on what your hand, like David is talking about, if you're a car guy, maybe having your ring on your first finger, it doesn't have the same, like driving with the steering wheel, it bugs me.
Right.
Because I like some friction with my hand. Whereas, so the middle finger works better for me for a ring when I'm driving than the first finger. First finger is annoying to drive with.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I know this because do you know what the Aura ring is? Have you heard of the Aura ring?
Yeah.
It's like a ring.
I mean, yes, of course I do.
It's like a sleep tracker, fitness tracker, health tracker ring that it's like one of those electronic rings or whatever. And I've been thinking of getting one since their inception, and now they're on the like 4th version or something. I still never got one because it's like $400 for this ring.
What?
Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then on top of that, you have to pay a monthly subscription for like $5, $10, $20.
Dude, you can buy so many nice ass rings for $400.
I know.
I know. Like a Fitbit on your finger.
That's why that's basically what it is. It's a Fitbit on your finger.
Yeah.
They don't pay the subscription. Are they just gonna like what?
I think you still get.
It goes back to being a ring.
Yeah, it's just a ring. I think you still get like some features, but not all the features or something. I don't know. But yeah, I like there's a test kit or whatever that you can get for free, so you can figure out what size you want. And I like wore it around for a few days, and
so you were almost in.
I almost
was like a sample.
I was like thinking about it, you know. I was like I'm never gonna spend $400 on this. But there was a Black Friday sale. You could get it for like $200 or something.
Yeah,
a couple times. But it's just inconvenient, like you said, to wear it on your. They tell you to wear it on your index finger, and I'm like playing video games, and it's like bumping up against the shit, and like driving, and like everything. You're hitting it against everything.
Yeah, it really is. It's annoying.
Yeah,
but I definitely prefer the middle finger. Wedding ring finger is the easiest. Pinky finger is kind of it's not too bad, but that first finger, that's a no go.
I feel like you can't have a heavy one on your pinky finger though, because then it'll
God
you
no.
down. Yeah.
That's
why you got the frog one on there. It looks light.
Yeah, it's very light. It's like it works out.
Nice.
All right, moving on. So, here's some famous ring guys.
Johnny Depp. Oh.
You all know. You love him.
Yeah.
I mean, the man gave everything for the ring life.
He did.
Was he in too deep?
No such thing.
No such thing.
If anything, we could all be more like Gollum in our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight for our precious to the bitter end.
George Wallace.
Oh yeah.
Another ring guy.
Rocks a ring.
But that's just one ring though, right? Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
How many rings do you need to be considered a ring guy? Just one ring?
I think you need 2 rings.
2 rings. Okay.
I think you need at least 2 rings. 3 if you're a true ring guy. I think there's levels to it.
Got it. Okay. But okay, I only see one ring.
But if you look at it, that's his middle finger. Wait.
No, it's not.
That's his wedding finger. I know he's got rings in some other picture. I guarantee it.
Okay.
He's a ring guy.
He's a ring guy. All right. No,
George Wallace, you're on
the
thin
expert.
ice.
You're the expert.
You may just be a married guy.
Yeah. To be debated. Danny Elfman. Big ring guy.
Ring. Yeah, I see lots of rings there. Lots of ring man.
And these are just kind of more. I definitely we got Johnny Depp. The first thing everyone fucking tells me is Johnny Depp is a ring guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's for the good or
all right. Does Kobe Bryant
for the bad?
Do championship rings count?
I think
Does
so.
he wear them?
We're adding Kobe Bryant, Phil Jackson, Tom Brady. Where's Michael Jordan?
Does he have rings? I don't know.
He has 5. Yes.
Nah.
He has 6. He has 6. 5 or 6. I don't know. Don't
I
kill
don't
me.
know.
Even LeBron is on there. He has way less rings.
Hey, you know.
All right. Well,
I
George
haven't
should
heard
give
of
his rings
him.
back to Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Pippen
Guy
deserves
Fieri.
those rings.
Guy Fieri's a total ring guy.
Tom Waits, big ring guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Chris Angel.
for
sure.
how few pictures we have of him, I can picture Jimi Hendrix with a ring, so that's pretty good. He was a ring guy in his short period alive.
He was. Almost every picture that he's in, he's got rings
got a
on.
ring. He's also a
You know-
scarf guy, but that's
Yes.
another pot entirely.
Yeah, it's a different episode. You know who actually isn't a ring guy? Who I was looking for pictures? David Bowie. There is not a ring, besides his wedding ring, there is not one ring on David Bowie. At all. He's not a ring guy.
He seems to be a type with very slender fingers. That maybe it's difficult. Your average ring store doesn't have his size. I would also think the same for Prince, but I feel like I could picture Prince wearing rings. But he's
Prince
a
for
guitarist,
sure had rings.
so
No, Prince, I'm pretty sure had rings.
The list is long, but like you said, you start to think of. I think Prince probably made the list. Yeah,
Tony
is there anyone I'm
Soprano's a
missing
good
here
pull.
besides what's his name, Jordan?
I feel like
You know,
Danny
when you
DeVito's a ring guy. Is Danny DeVito a ring guy?
I looked it up, and no, he's just got his wedding ring.
How about Schwarzenegger? I feel like Schwarzenegger could rock
Ooh.
a couple good rings.
You know what? That's a good one. I bet Schwarzenegger does with the
Because
cigar.
now I like correlated Danny DeVito and Schwarzenegger. I'm like, I wonder how many cigar guys are also ring guys. Because I feel like that they go together like chocolate and peanut butter.
You know, that might be added to the Venn diagram. You know,
What about Jeffrey Bezos?
You know what? I feel like
I don't know. I didn't
he's
look
not,
that one up.
Amazon bought Ring though.
Yeah, that doesn't make him a ring guy.
Come on, he's a ring guy. He bought Ring.
I'm gonna
Come
wring your
on.
neck is what I'm gonna do, David.
I don't know. I think that's
Disgusted
about
at
it.
There's some famous rings we
I
got.
feel like the guy from Nickelback was a ring guy.
Yeah, probably.
Which guy?
The main guy? I don't know. I don't remember.
Hey, there's 5 of them. They're all equally important. Which guy? No,
The lead singer. I don't know what's his name.
I don't remember his name either.
Mr. Nickelback. Yeah. Doesn't he have a song? Look at these rings.
I think he's probably got a song there.
When I look at my hand, it makes me laugh.
I don't. Good one.
Yeah. Let's next
All right.
slide, please.
Famous rings.
All right, famous rings.
Lord of.
Hey, we
Sorry.
got the Pope.
Hey, Ring of the Fisherman. Must
Yeah,
kiss.
Must kiss that ring.
Must
Kiss that ring.
Must
One of the
kiss
few
that ring.
rings that you have to kiss.
Interesting.
Ring of power.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, why is it iffy? Because it's
It's iffy.
it's a fanatical ring. Fantastical, fictional. It's a fictional ring. I don't know where.
I think it's just that its unbridled power makes it iffy. It's kind of the ultimate ring.
I guess.
I definitely bought a toy version of that ring back in the day from Target or whatever. And yeah, at the end of the day, it's not a good toy. It's just a little ring. But
But I wanted it really bad.
And now I had it. I did enjoy it for whatever the hell I did with it.
Does it heat up in the fire?
Hold on. I might have put it on a necklace. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I knew it. I knew it was you all along.
I was the necklace ring guy. Holy shit!
I knew it.
Whoa.
Oh,
Holy
man.
shit.
All right. Damn.
David called it.
Ring guy.
Ring guy.
Jeffrey Bezos is a ring guy.
Helpful.
Scary.
Oh, The Ring.
Ring movie.
Scary.
Scary.
Have you guys
Very
seen that
true.
movie recently?
Not recently, no.
Yeah, I did.
I saw it for the first time last year, and I think I'd already like absorbed all of the scary stuff, and all I remember is that a horse gets spooked on a boat and like jumps off. And now that's all I could think of when I see The Ring.
Isn't this the movie where like you get a videotape and when you watch it, the girl crawls out of the TV after 7 days or something?
I'm pretty sure it's the one where the horse gets scared on the boat.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's the bigger scene to me. Yeah, there might have been a movie in there. I don't know. Naomi Watts meets a horse. That was a good movie.
Then we got the Ring of Fire.
The Ring of Fire. Whoever's editing this has to put in the clip from Finding
Shark
Nemo.
bait. Hoo-ha.
The Ring of Fire.
Are you concerned about the Ring of Fire, chat? As a ring guy, do you think?
Yes, I am. I have to be. I am concerned about the Ring of Fire.
Yeah. What does that mean? What are they doing?
Yeah.
It's
a circle.
People? It's almost.
It's not even really a circle. It's like a.
No,
It's a blob that doesn't even connect at the bottom. I dare
water
say it's not even
archipelago.
It's definitely not a ring. It's like a.
But it's close. You know what? I gotta give the geologists, geographists, whatever, some credit because it's almost a ring. It's almost closes.
I mean, not maybe, but also you have to think like this is supposed to be on a globe, so like it goes up and down and around, and like I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? If I were a scientist, I would just fudge like 5 or so volcanoes at the bottom. Who's gonna check me on
We'll
it?
call this the floppy snake of fire, not the ring of fire. But yeah, continue.
This was a strangely hot button topic.
Yeah, I really didn't think that one would land.
I was getting
moving
incensed
on.
thinking about it.
Magma.
Yeah. So anyway, I learned a lot about myself through this month of being a ring guy.
Where did you find these pictures?
You know, it's surprising. Well, internet.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. We all the ring guys, we have like this like joint Dropbox that we share.
Nice Discord.
I didn't realize how much different each of my fingers are. My hands are not symmetrical by any means. Like, yeah, and you only realize it until you have something that's like completely metal around your finger in one size. Because you know, if you like eat a lot of like something salty or something, or your hands are humid, or your hands change size throughout the day.
Yeah,
and I've noticed that like not all of my fingers, even both of my ring fingers, are not the same size.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
So when a ring fits really well, it's kind of nice. Something
good.
satisfying about that.
Yeah, it's different in a lot of cultures, but for us, when you're engaged, you wear your ring on the right finger.
Yeah, that's like a European. Yeah, for sure.
And then you switch it over to the left hand. So when I was wearing my ring at first, and when we were engaged, it was like super loose on my right hand, but then on my left hand, it fit perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, my little fingies, and I realized my little hands are a little stubbier than I was expecting. I got stubby little fingies.
The rings actually make them look a little better, though. I'd say.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it's funny. I get compliments unironically about it.
There you go. Yeah,
yeah. I will say though, having rings on your hand all the time and fishing things out of your pockets, pain in the ass.
Probably very difficult.
Hate it. Drives me nuts. I'm kind of
No, oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, do you take them off every time you wash your hands, or you just wash your hands with the rings on, or?
So I wash my hands with them on, but if I'm gonna eat food or like take a shit, I'll definitely take them off.
Nice. Okay.
Good
So
call.
if you're going in on a burger, the rings are coming off.
Yeah. Rings off. I'm going in.
Nice.
I'm getting
okay.
sloppy with it.
But if you're like at a nice fancy steak dinner, the rings are on.
Yeah, if I got
on full
silverware.
display. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Gotcha.
You gotta have them shining with those cutlery.
Right.
Yeah, you're already talking like a ring guy, David.
I'm telling you, man, I've envisioned myself as a ring guy. Like this is no joke.
This is for you.
I wanted to be a ring guy. Like I'm glad you're going on this journey.
He's observing and strategizing.
Exactly. Perfect. Perfect.
I had a question for the ringmaster over here.
Sure.
Do you get in periods where you take your ring off for a while? Do you have that like phantom ring sensation where it still feels like you're wearing it?
It happened to me the first time when I fell asleep. It was the first time I ever fell asleep with a ring on. Normally I'd take that off when I'm going to bed, but when I fell asleep with the ring on and I took it off, I noticed it more. That it was gone or that I had the phantom ring thing. But now I don't really notice it unless I don't know. Yeah. Yes and no. Depending on how long they've been on.
I play with my wedding ring, even if it's not here, all the time. I'm just going like this because that's what I'm like, fuck, it's not. I forgot.
Is your finger tanned yet from wearing your band all the time?
No, I don't really get tan because I'm a white African. It's a weird thing, so not really. Yeah. Also, I stay indoors a lot.
Yeah, you don't have like an outdoor job.
Yeah, but I mean, like when we go, like when we travel on, like for Egypt for the summer or whatever, Nadine's finger will get like super ring tan, and I will like barely have one. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I would bet that she tans more, huh?
Yeah, she definitely does. Yeah.
But yeah. It's been a big journey.
I'm really proud of you of embracing your identity as a ring guy.
Thank you.
Do you have it in you? Oh my god.
Do you? So that's what I'll leave you guys with.
The ring guy challenge.
Yeah. Do you have it in you, ring guys? I see a couple of ring boys right now that could be a ring men around the corner.
Oh, I do. I really want to be. I just need to find the right rings. Because now I have one on my left hand. I kind of want to keep that one just right there. But my right hand has a lot of potential.
Yeah. You got room. You got fingers. Hopefully.
You lose. No matter what happens.
I like that
the ring man. I do too. It's man, what a character. Okay, now that we're back in big screen, I want to answer your question. Do you think I can become a ring guy? Guys, this entire episode I was wearing a ring.
Oh shit!
He's been ring guy the whole time.
I'll occasionally wear this. It's
that Dr. Doom?
It's MF Doom.
MF Doom?
Hold on. Here it is.
AKA Dr. Doom.
As a pinky ring.
AKA
wow.
I think I ordered it a little small, but it fits perfectly on the pinky.
Nice.
And it's got the little hold on here. Got a tiny gem up there. Ooh. You see it? Little red.
You gonna go see the Gladiator 2 movie with that ring on?
Never seen Gladiator 1, so first I'll have to watch the first one with the ring on. Is it good?
Yeah,
I've never really been interested in swords and sandals and shit.
Yeah, pretty good movie. Russell Crowe.
True, that's true.
pretty good.
I did want to share. I told you I had a third ring. Now that you've gone through the whole presentation, this one really. I put it in the shopping cart and I could not stop thinking about it, so I had to order it. It's the tiny fist with little rings on top of it.
Oh my god!
Your
ring is a ring guy.
It's a ring for ring guys.
That's crazy.
Beautiful.
When you fist bump people, do you can fist bump people with the
tiny fist?
Yeah,
it's awesome.
So cool. That's
yeah, it has been. I tell you, this is definitely a special occasion. I cannot fit it in my pocket. It just stands out so far from my hand.
That's like it's like wearing brass knuckles, but just on one finger. But the finger is wearing brass knuckles.
Exactly. It was fucking with me for a couple of days. I was like, all right, I'll take it. You got me.
Where did you get all these rings from?
eBay. So they take a while to get here. But I found a store that I just like. And they're just corny, rings, but at least they're metal and they're nice.
Yeah, nice, dude.
I don't want to be selfish, but obviously not for the show. Do you think you could drop me the name of that store, that eBay store?
Yeah, I
wanna
will.
browse.
Although I probably should keep it to myself because more people have been asking me about the name of this little Thai. Like they're from Thailand. It takes forever to get there. They're not that great. I mean, but yes,
Well,
I will share with you my
little
my
American
shop.
man get us big order.
Yeah, the shop
We
is
have
gonna
lots of order.
blowing
giving
out of
this
nowhere.
Thai couple like a windfall.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, we can send our kids to school now,
Christmas is going to be bright, honey.
right?
We got
crazy.
American ring money.
We just got ordered 72 rings from American.
Yeah,
I'll take the 72 ring load, please.
Oh shit!
but yeah, that's my ring guy story.
Oh yeah, dude! Congrats.
There was one that
Congrats on
said like love and hate, which was a good one, and then one that says revenge, which is a hell of a ring to just be. And not only that, it's a size 13. So who's ever wearing the revenge ring that's a size 13,
It's like a Shaq-sized finger.
that's a scary person.
What size ring are
Oh
you?
my
I think
God.
I'm like a 9.75 or something like that. Somewhere
I'm like
between
an
9.5 and 10.
7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, around there.
That's like 4 different numbers.
That's a ring guy. It's a ring guy thing. I mean,
Yeah.
if you only have one number, I'm
he was
sorry.
listing off each finger, David.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah,
It must be a ring guy thing. I only got the one.
it's okay.
What about you, Eric?
I don't know. I'm not a ring guy.
Whatever size this is.
I was gonna say that's why I got a Doom pinky ring, because I didn't know my size. Thank goodness it fit on one finger. God,
Nice.
ring guys are cool. You know, you turned me around. I was like, ring guys, I don't know. I think Chatwin could pull it off, but now I think you hit the nail on the head that David and I are going to notice a lot more ring guys in our daily lives.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought of
Yes.
branching out to other kinds of rings? Perhaps earrings?
I had earrings for a long time.
Well, yeah,
And,
you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I don't know. I'm 30. I don't know if I can wear earrings anymore.
I used to want earrings when I was younger, like in high school. I told my
Yeah.
mom, I was like, I want earrings. She was like, fuck no. If you
That's
pierce
no
your
big deal.
ears, I'm piercing other parts of your body that you don't want pierced. And I was like, all right, never
God,
mind.
your mom.
Yeah, she's
Jeez.
yeah.
I mean, you could do it. Give it a shot. I'll go with you.
fuck
If you
no.
do it, don't do it at Claire's. Like
No, yeah,
Claire's.
No,
God,
do it at
no.
Claire's. They're cheap there.
No.
You'll get a
fucking
disinterested teenager
Oh no.
stab you.
I'm doing it Parent Trap style. I'm getting a lemon and an apple and an
Oh,
ice
God.
cube.
I would not recommend that.
The Parent Trap.
You don't remember that scene in the Parent Trap?
Yeah, you remember that? I definitely remember that.
Yeah,
That's
here's another hole for me. Never seen Parent Trap.
Really? Not even the old one?
No.
Well, I mean, obviously not the old
too
one.
late
the Lindsay
now.
Lohan one is like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
can't
mean,
watch
I know
it now.
of it. She plays twins, right?
Yeah. You know, for the longest time, like when I was younger, for the longest time, I didn't know
You
that
thought it was like a Mary Kate and Ashley thing.
I did too.
I thought she had a twin, and I was like, oh, that's just okay, cool. She has a twin, like a British twin. I was like, oh, British twin. And then like later, I found out about how movies
you
were
believe
made.
the British part too. You're like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was a kid.
You know what? That is something that happens. Christopher Nolan, he has a twin. One grew up in Chicago, and he grew up in London, and they
Mhm.
talk completely different.
Yeah,
Christopher Nolan has a twin?
Yeah, Jonathan. I think.
Jonathan Nolan.
He writes all his movies.
He did.
all
He
of
wrote.
Chris's movies.
He wrote Westworld. He wrote.
He
he's a
did.
good-
I think he
good
wrote
writer.
Oppenheimer with him.
Yeah,
And
he
then-
writes a lot of his stuff with Chris.
Not to go even further adrift of this, because this has nothing to do with rings, I don't think. Nolan has a third brother, a little brother, who's a criminal, who's like was on the most wanted list for a little while. I don't know where. I don't think he's still at large, but he was like, just. It was kind of like that thing in
didn't know
Arrested
that.
Development with Andy Richter. How
Right. Yeah.
there's two, identical Andy Richters, and then there's
Yeah.
like a dangerous Andy Richter who's about.
There was like 7 Andy Richters or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I didn't know he had
Um,
another brother. Another brother.
Oh, I could bring it back around. The end of Inception. He's.
Yeah. The spinny.
Wait, was
thing.
that a ring that he
top?
was spinning?
It's the top.
Was that
It's the
top?
Ah, shit. That's so
Circular, though.
close. So close. Oh, well.
Yep.
Can you imagine if it was?
Inception, huh? We should just at the 1 or 2 second like dead silence, just cut to the outro.
I'd be cool
Just
with
us
that.
sitting in our quiet, oh god.
It really is kind of a dead end, really. You only have 5 fingers.
Yeah.
The real question is if you want to go on to do like toe rings, you know. That's like drawing the line.
I feel like toe rings are almost exclusively a female thing, no? Unless,
I
I guess
got
they don't have
5
to.
toes. You got 10 toes.
I don't
Hopefully
want
I
to
Would not like the sensation of a toe ring. Well, I don't got my dogs out that much. I'm usually wearing a sock or a shoe or something.
I don't know how girls do a toe ring, honestly. It seems like it would just be annoying.
Well, your foot would get sweaty, and then the ring would slip in and out, and it would be...
No, it never comes off. You know, they like...
What?
When you get,
It's permanent.
What?
When you get a toe ring, they like size it to like the middle of your toe or whatever, so it like can't come off, and then they like tighten it around your toe.
Yeah,
What
they
the
solder
fuck?
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you guys are fucking me right
No,
now.
I swear to God.
No, they actually
What?
are permanent.
You think we both came up with this bit?
No,
Well,
it's
it
a
just
thing.
sounds so straight.
Like it's loose enough that it can move up and down the toe,
Yeah.
but it
They
can't
don't
come off
weld
the
it
end.
shut. There's no
Yeah.
welding it shut, but they
Well, some
do
of them,
make
no,
it-
some of them do. Some of them like
Yeah.
are permanent, like permanent.
Why?
And they only come off if they like break off, or I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well now we gotta end it here because
His
there
mind
has to
is
be
blown.
someone like me that doesn't know that you're bound to a toe ring for life.
Yeah.
They're the first to get hit by lightning. So if you have one in near you, you're safe.
It's true.
Oh man. I wonder if I could put this doom ring on my toe.
Oh God, end it. End the episode.
Bye-bye, everyone.
If it's
Everything is Everything is an ABD Productions podcast. Executive produced and hosted by David Abdu, Chatwin Cray, and Eric Helling. Video and audio captured by Riverside.fm. If you have any inquiries, please reach out to us via everythingiseverything69@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.